Hi, this is Renee and welcome to my channel. This week's video is about feeling extremely optimistic despite feeling probably the most awful I've felt in months because of cancer treatment. So please pull up a chair and join me for my discussion of getting through my last chemotherapy and the week after. I've never felt so awful and fantastic at the same time. My name's Renee, I'm blind, and I had a vision to get through cancer treatment, and that's just what I did. However, it was not without its challenges. This past week, May 20th, I finished my sixth and final chemo. It's been a long 6-month battle. Started in December with my hysterectomy, and in January began a pretty rough 5 months of chemotherapy where I received carboplatin and paclitaxel regimen. It really wore me out. It fatigued me. I had a lot of side effects. This past week, I was really feeling fantastic when I rang the bell on May 20th, but boy, then the side effects kicked in, and I swear, I think they were worse this time. A lot of digestive issues, not much appetite, tired, feeling run down. I just couldn't do anything over the Memorial Day weekend so I could protect my health. So that was kind of disappointing. But today I feel better. It's been a week since my last chemo, and I'm feeling a heck of a lot better. And then, gosh, I just had a mix of emotions this past week. I am feeling optimistic. Cancer treatment is done, and I'm every day feeling better, which I'm very grateful for that. Makes me happy to know that side effects are not endless from the treatment and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. How I got through this past week, with my feeling bad and not being able to participate in normal activities, I just focused on things that I could do and really took care of myself. I read books, I sat back and relaxed. Some family came over and we cooked out outside to keep me safe, watched the Indianapolis 500, and did some exercise and walking and mild yoga as my body could tolerate. And I also joined a support group for women that are cancer survivors with uterine cancer. I'm also reading a book on how to be a survivor and how to accept some of the uncertainty that comes with survivorship. And gosh, so June 2nd is my first scan. And although I'm relieved to be done with cancer treatment, now comes what I call the nail biting phase. As a 12-year breast cancer survivor, I thought that scans for cancer would be done. And I'll tell you, as of December of last year, when I was diagnosed with this uterine cancer, that blew that out of the water. So I've survived 12 years with breast cancer, or been breast cancer free. Every scan has come up normal. But this cancer that I have now is more aggressive and it's pretty rare. So, not gonna lie, the first scan, it probably will be a nail biter the night before. I'm not too focused on that right now because it's something I absolutely cannot control, and worrying about it isn't going to change the outcome. I've read through the cancer support group I joined that there's lots of different ways women are being treated, even with recurrence and living a good life. So that gives me hope and optimism. But we shall see how the first scan comes out. My oncologist and nurse practitioner are feeling optimistic. So I'm going to hang my hope on that because they're the experts and Statistics will be what statistics will be. Yes, there might be a high reoccurrence rate. And yes, the 5-year survival odds might not be as wonderful as I'd like, but I'm an individual and I have individual circumstances. And the book I'm reading says sometimes people get a wonderful prognosis and don't do well, and sometimes people get a dim prognosis and surprise the doctors and go on to be cured. So I'm just planning on living every day to the fullest and enjoying my life. I am looking forward to an upcoming vacation with my husband before I return to work June 22nd. I'm looking forward to returning to work and my new normal, and whatever that will be, I'll figure that out as I go along. But it seems like survivorship is beginning with the waiting for the scans and the looking forward to the next steps of my life. So I plan to survive and thrive. If you're a cancer survivor or you're supporting someone that is, I'd love to hear from you in the comments how you deal with the anxiety of cancer and scans. So until next video, I plan on staying strong, healthy, and optimistic. I'll see you next video.